All right, cool. We're just setting up our last minute preparations here. Trying to make sure trying to make sure the frame is good. That TV is a little blurry, but don't mind the technical difficulties as we're trying to fix things here. All right, so what's up, Angle fans? I'm your host, Joey Carney. Welcome to the live watch party for the WWE Draft. We're going to be drafting you guys the entire time, so be on the lookout for that. We will be tweeting everyone who's been drafted, so you will know if you've been drafted or not. But to start things off, I want to introduce you, first of all, to this amazing set. We have a Raw side, we have a SmackDown side. It's going to be a fun night. The WWE Draft is starting in under 10 minutes. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to my special guest tonight. He is from GNT Sports Talk. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby Thompson.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
Let's get it going.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely, no problem.
I'll show you guys at the end, but we actually have a stage set up here you can walk through. So actually, let me turn it on now. I'll show you all now. We have a curtain that our guests are going to walk through because tonight we're all WWE superstars. It's going to be fun.
I've always wanted this my whole life. Since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to be drafted. Now it's finally going to happen.
It's going to be awesome. So, welcome to the WWE live draft. All right, let me start it over. The Angles Live WWE Draft Watch Party. It's going to be a party. We have some stuff set up here. We have chips, cupcakes, stuff like that.
Queso dip, you name it.
Everything. We're having a freaking party here. We have the blue side with blue Gatorade, blue plates, everything blue on that side. On this side, the Raw side, we got everything red. We got WWE superstars here. You can see AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan behind me. On the other side, we have the New Day. What's up, Gregory? Welcome.
What's going on, man?
Stay tuned. You may be drafted, so it's coming up soon. We're going to start with the WWE Draft. We're going to watch some of it to begin with, and then we're going to go into our own draft. That's going to come up in a little while, so we'll keep you updated with what exactly is going on. Have some cool-ass graphics behind us. So let's see. All right, yes, I got you, Gregory. I'm going to be tweeting everybody who's drafted. We have some cool graphics for tonight. Everybody who's drafted is going to feel like a WWE superstar. I promise. I showed Bobby before we started the show, and he was kind of blown away. We have some cool things planned for tonight. Some things that you're not going to expect. Some people may show up, or some things may show up. Like I said in the promo videos, we're going to have some fun things happening tonight. So if you haven't already, go on YouTube and look up the Angles WWE Draft Live Watch Party. The link is on Twitter. It's also on our Facebook page. If you like that page, The Angle Radio, or at The Angle Radio, that's there also. We posted before, we have a social lounge. That's actually on the side of us. And we have behind the camera, where we're going to be watching with the audience, we have a projector set up where we're going to be watching SmackDown. It's literally the size of the wall. So this is a cool freaking setup we got here. Like I said, the WWE Draft Watch Party, it's starting soon.
Let's see what
we got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
All right, so in those 5 minutes, I kind of want to go over what we're going to be doing tonight and also the rules and stuff that we may or may not see tonight. So some of the rules for tonight. There are over 70 superstars and tag teams that are eligible to be involved in the draft.
So SmackDown drafts 30 superstars and Raw selects 41.
Very cool. Every 2 picks by SmackDown, Raw will receive 3, which will be kind of interesting to see how that goes.
So the tag teams will count as 1 pick unless Network wants to pick 1. So that's going to be interesting. I've never even heard of that before.
That's a little Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because if they might break up some big time tag teams, so we got to see.
There have been rumors that the New Day may be broken up, the OC may be broken up. There are some things that are going around right now. I was reading before that are a little strange, but it's WWE. There's always reports, and they never follow what we want to see. So, also any undrafted superstars will be declared free agents, and throughout tonight and on Monday, they will be able to sign with whatever brand they want to. So that's going to be really cool. Last year, I think the last draft that we had, something to this style, I think was in 2016 when SmackDown went live on USA on Tuesdays. And we saw Heath Slater, he wasn't drafted.
Right.
And he was literally sitting backstage the entire show with the lights off. It was a cool, funny segment that they did. So, yeah, I'm sure we'll see stuff like that. Someone will not be drafted. In my opinion, I think we're going to see a big-name superstar kind of be left to the side and
be a free agent.
Maybe not a free agent, but possibly a free agent, and maybe just like they forgot about him or her. And that'll be a cool storyline to see how that plays out on Fox. The WWE draft is starting now.
We've been waiting for this.
We've been waiting for this. We got the Stone Cold commercial coming up. But while we do that, I want to talk about the first match of the night, the biggest match probably of the night. It's going to be a Raw versus SmackDown match. The Universal Champion from Raw, Seth Rollins, is taking on SmackDown's Roman Reigns, and the winner of this match gets the first pick in the draft. So if Roman wins, SmackDown gets the first pick. If Rollins wins, Raw gets the first pick. So it's going to be a fun time. Do you have any comments about that match?
Yeah, when I saw this, you got the two Shield brothers going up against each other, and basically the way I see this is that this match in a way is kind of like who is the better superstar in a way. The Shield, you know how back in the Shield when Seth Rollins turned on his brothers technically to become number one, in a way. So now, and here's another thing to this dynamic. So he's the Universal Champion right now.
Yeah.
So my question is this: the Universal Championship right here
on the Raw side, we got it right here,
is a Raw title.
I mean, it's got to stay on Raw.
It's got to stay on Raw. So
if
he wins this match and he's selected, and say, for instance, SmackDown gets the first pick, he goes to SmackDown. I want to know what's going to happen.
I actually, that leads me into some things that I have questions that I have written out that I kind of want to know the answers to. But I'm going to go down my list, and these are some interesting notes that I found before any of this even started. There's also another match that's been announced. It's a rematch from Hell in a Cell, the SmackDown Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair defending against Bayley. Mm-hmm. That's happening tonight. Another thing, the USA Network and Fox are controlling the draft, which is really different. We've never seen that done before. It was only announced a little while ago. It wasn't. I don't think that was promoted from the beginning when they said there was a draft.
Right.
So each network will be hosting their own draft.
Right.
But that's being done to create a Raw versus SmackDown feel to kind of deflect what's happening with AEW, in my opinion. They're doing this draft to make it basically Raw versus SmackDown instead of WWE versus AEW, kind of deflecting the problem they're having with the ratings right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be really interesting to see how they make it Raw versus SmackDown instead of everybody being united.
Right.
Some things that I saw, because they posted a list of who is going to be drafted tonight.
Right.
It's not everybody. They have two pools. The first pool is tonight, and the second pool is going to be done on Raw. But in tonight's pool, the OC is listed to be drafted tonight.
Really?
But they're listed as one item. They're not listed individually.
So they're one item.
So if the OC gets drafted, it's AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows going to wherever. So that's making me believe that maybe they're not going to break up that stable. But then we looked at the rules before, and the network's executives can pick one person from that team if they want to. So are we seeing the OC stay on Raw, or are we going to see AJ Styles bring the U.S. title to SmackDown?
That's going to be something
typically we see the titles usually, change brands.
Of course.
Where the Intercontinental was on Raw, and then flopped to SmackDown, and vice versa with the U.S. title. SmackDown Live, I have to stop saying that. It was so hard for me to say when in 2016 when they started SmackDown Live. I couldn't say the name SmackDown Live. To me, it was just SmackDown.
Right.
And now I can't stop saying SmackDown Live because it's just embedded in my brain. Like now it's Friday Night SmackDown. I gotta remember Friday Night SmackDown. So it's gonna be a little difficult. So if I do say SmackDown Live, don't mind me. Just getting used to all these new changes in the WWE. Some other things that I saw were a lot of the 205 Live superstars are listed under tonight's pool. We have Humberto Carrillo, Akira Tozawa, Drew Gulak, Lucha House Party. They're all listed to be drafted to Raw or SmackDown. But we do know that 205 Live is disbanding.
Right.
It's not going to be anything anymore. I love that stage.
So do I.
Look at the lasers, the pyro, everything.
I like it a lot better than the new Raw stage, to be quite honest with you.
Oh, no. There's no comparison.
Yeah.
No comparison. The Raw stage is a skate park.
Yeah.
We saw Natalya do some skating moves on Monday.
Yeah.
She kind of just slid down.
Yep.
This looks like a WrestleMania stage.
Yes, it does. It really does.
AC/DC theme song. It just WrestleMania vibes. All the lasers. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to make this a little louder so we can hear better.
Good.
I'm going to wait my way through the entrance.
And we're getting started on this. SmackDown just started. And here comes Roman Reigns.
Oh, shut up, Michael Cole. He's got a comment for everything, this guy. Roman Reigns making his way to the ring. Like I said, the opening match tonight is Roman versus Seth. Winner gets the first brand pick. Raw versus SmackDown. It's a cool pyro he's got, too. I got to give him that. Gregory from Twitter is loving the format right now that we got going. Thank you, Gregory. I appreciate it. And if you guys do see stuff, if it is a little blurry, because from my perspective, it is a little blurry right now, it might get better with the lighting change. So if you can't see things, let me know in the comments, and we'll try our best to kind of fix. And I mean, it is live, and things do happen on air, so we'll kind of go with the flow. And as things go, we'll kind of change everything to see, what we can fix or whatnot. But like I said, if you're just tuning in, we have the SmackDown side. Bobby's going to be controlling the SmackDown side. I'm going to be controlling the Raw side. We got some blue Gatorade on that side, red Gatorade on this side. We got some WWE Superstars. We got the New Day over there. We got AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. Also, breaking news announced today in the weirdest way possible, in my opinion, at Crown Jewel on Halloween. So if you didn't have Halloween plans, now you do, because Crown Jewel is taking place in Saudi Arabia. It's going to be Braun Strowman taking on what is his name? Tyson Fury. Wow, I just had a brain just stopped. Tyson Fury versus Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel. I got to put that comment on pause because the man is coming out right now.
We got to time it right. Burn it down.
Pyro, I love it.
This.
You know what I realized though? And I realized it last week too. And I watched it on two different. I'm watching this here on the projector.
Right.
Last week I watched it on a TV. Mm-hmm. It's not clear.
No.
Raw is very clear, but I think because of all the new stuff they have,
right?
And they actually, fun fact, they have all new cameras.
Really?
WWE switched out all their cameras. They wanted to make it more of a sports-like feel.
Yeah,
they're kind of using the same stuff that the NFL and NBA and MLB use.
They're starting to make this like a bit like a sport. They want it to feel like
that's what SmackDown, because SmackDown is taking the place of a UFC show.
Yep.
Fox Sports, they're trying to make it, like you said, more sports-like. All right, so like I said, Braun Strowman versus Tyson Fury. Another match announced. The Beast Brock Lesnar taking on Cain Velasquez.
Velasquez.
Whatever the hell his name is.
It's a tongue twister. It happens all the time, bro.
I'm trying to see what we're gonna see. We're gonna see a 6-man tag tonight. The New Day versus OC.
I believe so, yeah.
New Day versus the OC, 6-man tag coming up later. Let's see.
Okay. So,
all right. So
with this, they just said that now I understand why they're fighting. Because whoever wins this match, that brand gets the first pick. They don't get drafted. That brand gets the pick.
yes, the brand gets drafted.
That's what was, and I liked how they just bumped fists.
But here's the crazy thing. If Roman wins for SmackDown, SmackDown gets a pick.
They can pick.
They can pick Seth Rollins.
So it's
which, in my opinion, I think is going to happen.
You think so? You think that Seth Rollins definitely is for
Raw's getting more picks overall. Every 2 picks SmackDown gets, Raw gets 3.
Right.
So we got to keep that in mind. I think SmackDown, because we're watching SmackDown, it needs to start with SmackDown. Also, another cool thing, I think the reason why they picked these 2 guys for this match is because they really see these people as the face of the company.
And
besides Becky, who is obviously the face of the entire thing. No, I think that Rollins obviously the face of Raw. Roman's the face of SmackDown. So that's the best way to start it. I see we're getting some comments here. I'm going to start reading some comments. Cool. So do you have any predictions about this match?
This match right here, you know what? I think that listen, I'm a Seth Rollins guy. I always have been. I really like him. I like what he brings. Roman Reigns is definitely, you know what? I know a lot of people are critical of him.
Yeah.
But look, you got it. I like him too. But for this right here, I'm gonna go with a.
You're a Seth Rollins guy.
I'm trying not to.
He comes to my live streams in his set shirt. Like,
I do.
This guy
tonight I tried to be neutral. I didn't wear it. I left it home.
Well, you're getting drafted tonight, so you're gonna end up with a shirt.
Yes,
we have the Raw shirts over here. We got SmackDown shirts over here. We are both getting drafted. It's nothing that he decided or I decided. It's from an outside source, so I have no idea where I'm going. He has no idea where he's going, and 10 followers are being drafted as well. I inboxed everybody today. So if you did get a DM for me today, make sure, I'm not going to say you are or not drafted. I'm going to tell you to make sure you are watching because you might get drafted. We got some cool stuff. I'm telling you. I showed Bobby some things before.
I was extremely impressed.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun time.
Anytime I'm on this show, and I love being on the show, it's a lot of fun. Not one thing I love is sports. The other thing I love is WWE. I've loved it my whole life. So every time I come here, you know, Joey's definitely one-upping everything. He's very creative mind. You see, look at what he's done. Look at all this stuff. It's exciting. And
wait till you see the next stuff. I already have planned months in advance. One thing I used to love about WWE is every show, not Raw or SmackDown, but every pay-per-view, they had a different stage. And as a kid, for me, like, being so creative and into that kind of stuff, I loved seeing the creative stages they had, seeing the lights and, you know, the pyro. And it wasn't just the same thing that, like now we see everything just stay the same.
Right.
So I want to kind of change my setup every time on a budget. On a budget. We're not on Sirius XM yet, but we will be. We will be. We'll be somewhere. That I feel this show has so much potential. It's grown in just a few months. The podcast, we first started the podcast in August, and we're in triple numbers of streams right now.
Right.
Like we are in like streams total are almost 1,000 already. Like we are like numbers are skyrocketing. The numbers on Twitter and social media in general, everything's just growing rapidly. Today we got 100 followers today.
You see?
100 damn followers today, just by doing the hashtag Follow Friday tweeting about the show. And I also want to say, I know I want to let Bobby speak a little bit too. I want to say, if you guys are whoever's watching right now, if you did help retweet, promote the show tonight, I appreciate you. This show doesn't work without you. I can sit here as long as I want, but with no viewers and no supporters, it means nothing. This is a show by fans, for fans. I'm not just a WWE fan. I'm not just AEW. I love every company. This week, we saw the start of NWA Power on YouTube. I don't know if you checked that out.
I did not get to check it out yet, but I will when I get home tonight. Now, I didn't even know about this, to be quite honest with you. Now I'm going.
The owner of the company is the lead singer from Smashing Pumpkins.
Really?
Yes. He used to be in TNA. He pulled his shit out of that company, and now he owns the NWA. You got Jim Cornette there. They got Nick Aldis there. Nick Aldis is married to Mickie James, by the way, if you didn't know.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of big names there. That title has been held by Dusty Rhodes all the way to Cody Rhodes. So the NWA has a lot of history, and we're going to be talking about that later on. In between the commercial breaks, I kind of want to talk about what we saw this week in wrestling overall, because I was going to do a podcast earlier this week about how bad Hell in a Cell was, which it was terrible. And if you have any comments or questions as to what we're talking about, tweet us at The Angle Radio, and I will read your tweet on camera. Like we're all having a conversation. We're not in the same room, but we're on the same live stream, and we're all having a conversation. So tweet us questions, comments, anything at The Angle Radio. Like I said, I will read them off on camera. I'll let Bobby read some too. I have my phone here. We have some chairs over here. We had the social lounge. I don't know if you guys saw the picture before. We had the social lounge set up. Yeah. So let me just get back to what I was talking about before, just so I can remember. Let's see here. Oh, so speaking of the list of people who will be drafted tonight, from NXT, we have the Street Profits. They are listed in the pool tonight. So the Street Profits will either be on Raw or SmackDown after tonight, which is very interesting. We have a bunch of, like I said, 205 Live guys, like Drew Gulak, who just lost the title on NXT this week. Congrats to Leo Rush, by the way, the new Cruiserweight champion. That was an awesome match.
He came back, too. He was gone
a while.
A little bit of a hiatus for a little bit. Came back.
I was surprised about that because he didn't leave on a good note.
No, you know what?
He was almost kicked out of the company.
Do you know what the problem was? I thought it was just he
had a big mouth.
Oh, he was
a problem. Like he was just causing a ruckus.
So he was for those of you who are sports fans, he was like kind of like Antonio Brown in a way. He was in his mouth, So when he came back and I saw he won the title, I mean he looks in a better place. I know when he was with Bobby Lashley, I couldn't stand the guy. I really couldn't.
Honestly, for me, he was so over with Bobby Lashley because he was just so annoying. And then nobody can catch him.
Right.
He was flipping around. Nobody can catch him.
Everyone would chase him. He'd do the flips off the barricades. Yeah.
But he wasn't wrestling.
No, he wasn't.
And he's a phenomenal wrestler. I think he's one of the best that the company has. And he wasn't being utilized properly. Basically, what they're doing with Sami Zayn tonight. Sami Zayn is involved in the draft, but he is listed under Shinsuke Nakamura. So it says Shinsuke Nakamura in parentheses with Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn is not being drafted by himself. He is going wherever Shinsuke Nakamura goes. By the way, obviously you do know, he's the Intercontinental Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. So wherever Shinsuke goes, the IC title goes, and Sami Zayn goes. So that is a big draft pick to look out for. He's not really utilized, so people don't really think about, those kind of things. But same thing, like I said, with the U.S. title. The OC is listed as a group. AJ is not by himself. Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, they're not by themselves. They're listed as a group, a trio. So wherever the OC goes, the U.S. title goes with AJ.
Same thing with every title.
Every title is up for grabs, basically. Also, it was reported that Paul Heyman he has specific picks that he wants on Raw. Those are The Fiend, Bray Wyatt,
of course,
Aleister Black, and Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy. That's an interesting name. You don't really hear his name anymore. I know at WrestleMania he won the Cruiserweight Championship.
In the freaking pre-show, and should have been on the show because that match was phenomenal.
Because I was at WrestleMania this year. That was the first match of the pre-show. It was really, really a great match. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't he going to get married to Alexa Bliss?
He was engaged to Alexa Bliss.
And then they broke it. Yeah.
I don't know if they were engaged. I know they were together.
But yeah,
but I think they were engaged. If anybody knows, comment on here. If Alexa Bliss and Buddy Murphy were engaged, they're not together anymore. But if you know anything about that, let us know.
Yeah.
I want to go with the comments here.
And she met me and called it off.
Curtis wrote that she was engaged and then she met him and called it off.
Breaking news every day, bro.
Yeah, breaking news. Breaking news. Alexa Bliss has left Buddy Murphy for Curtis Speciale. Speciale, sorry. I got his last name wrong for a second. Yes, Gregory. The Cruiserweights steal the show. Yes, Gregory on here.
Agreed.
He is one of the followers from Twitter. He just said that the Cruiserweights steal the show, and they do. And they always put him on the damn pre-show. But that's not gonna be an issue anymore because now it's called the NXT Cruiserweight division.
Right.
It's the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Whoa! All right. Let us know if you're watching SmackDown.
This, by the way, this match right here is intense. I'm keeping it in right now because I should be going crazy.
The Rollins guy over here. I'm a Rollins guy too. I can't knock him. Also, starting to get back into that, Fox executives, they specifically want Roman and Charlotte on SmackDown.
Okay. Yeah. No.
That's a given.
No.
Roman and Charlotte are SmackDown's picks, and obviously because Charlotte represents the Flair name, everyone in sports knows Flair.
Yeah.
Flair is everywhere.
So with Fox, like everybody on Fox, everybody knows who Tom Brady is. Everyone knows who Ric Flair is. So, and also another thing is she's just, in my opinion, her dynamic is unmatched in my opinion. I think she's the whole package.
Oh, that was the same thing that happened a few years ago.
Wow. Nope, he kicked out.
That's the same thing that happened.
He turned that spear into a pedigree. Damn.
When Rollins tore his ACL or whatever happened with his leg, when he came back and faced Roman for the title, he hit that move, hit a second pedigree. He became the World Heavyweight, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and isn't that when? Yes, that's when Dean Ambrose cashed in Money in the Bank and became champion.
Yeah.
That was a cool night. That was one of my favorite endings ever in WWE history. Like for me, every member of the Shield was WWE champion that night. Oh boy! Why are they still doing this? Come on! He just came through the ring.
No, they pulled him under the ring.
Pulled him under the ring. Why would they continue this feud? See the guy holding the spotlight there?
Yeah, look at the spotlight.
Get out of the way, man. What the hell?
What is going on here?
If you're not watching SmackDown right now, The Fiend just attacked Seth Rollins, came through the ring. I don't know what we just saw. You do know it was reported that both Fox and wow, that was fast for him to run up there.
Yeah. How did he?
Both Fox and USA Network are fighting over, literally, like in a battle to have The Fiend on each show.
Really?
Fox wants him, USA Network wants him. But I think he's going to stay in Raw. because Paul Heyman really is pushing for him. But now I kind of want to talk about what happened at Hell in a Cell. I didn't do a podcast this week because I wanted to talk about it on the show. Hell in a Cell was a freaking catastrophe.
Yeah.
We had 4 matches announced. An hour before the show, they announced the rest of the matches, which were like 3 or 4. And all those matches were rematches. We saw the women's tag team titles change hands, which needed to happen because Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross it got stale. Let them turn on each other, have a feud between Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. That would be impressive to watch. Because Alexa Bliss as a face, I just don't care for.
Yeah, she's
a heel. She's a natural heel.
You know, I'm a big Alexa Bliss guy, so Curtis, I agree with you, bro. I'm definitely all on the Alexa Bliss train.
Oh my God! If I had to pick one,
well, with me, here's the thing. If it were me, I'd pick 2. It would either be Carmella or Alexa Bliss.
No. Corey Graves got Carmella. There's no way he's letting her go.
No, true. Yeah, that's true.
But also, then again, one of my picks is Becky, and I don't stand a chance versus the man, so I don't have long hair or titles, so it's not gonna work. Yeah. So I was talking about something before. Oh, so a question that I have, I wrote that in my notes. Are the titles going to change brands? Typically in drafts, we do see titles change brands. It's kind of difficult having a red title, putting that on SmackDown. But there were reports years ago that the WWE Championship, at the time World Heavyweight Championship, was going to be blue leather to kind of go with the red leather for Raw. That never happened. So maybe with the draft now finalizing both exclusive brands for Raw and SmackDown, maybe we'll see the title kind of change a little bit. I saw some pictures that people posted online of the Cruiserweight title becoming gold and black for NXT. To me, it could work. Are the titles going to change brands? Are we getting new titles? Something that I saw, and I kind of look at the whole picture and really dig deep. On WWE Shop, the titles right now are like 40% off. Like they're trying to get rid of these titles, the replica belts.
That's what I'm gonna.
My thinking with going, being and taking business classes, are they trying to get rid of the replica belts in order to create new titles for the brands? I don't necessarily think that's true. I do love both of these designs. At first, the red design, I was like traumatized. Say, look.
Let's see.
The Fox Draft Room. War Room, they're calling it.
Okay, I got to tell you this. This is actually...
It's very impressive.
Well, I'm just going to say this.
That's USA Network?
I'm just going to tell you this right now, that SmackDown's War Room is a hell of a lot better than Raw's.
Oh, yeah. And if you didn't know, we're both Yankees fans. If that offends anybody for some reason, I don't care. We're going to 28 this year.
Yes.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 28 World Series wins is happening this year.
Yes, it is.
And speaking of the Yankees, A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez, I know, is a part of the draft.
Right.
He's going to be helping. I don't know if I think he's going to be helping Fox.
Yeah.
Because,
Of course. Because he's
A-Rod?
a analyst for Fox as well.
Yeah. And they have a bunch of different celebrities helping with this. So it's going to be cool to see how they kind of do that. Let's see, we got some comments here. Yes, Gregory, I agree. This is really going to be interesting. Don't mind me. I'm going to be tweeting out right now. I kind of want to see what's going on Twitter. I haven't really been on since we started the stream. So 30 tonight.
Speaking of, you know what? Where has Drew McIntyre been?
He was injured.
Oh, he was?
He had like a minor surgery.
Oh, okay.
So he was held off. And you know what? It was smart to hold him off because why put him in a stupid short-term feud when he's going to be drafted and everything. After tonight, everything starts over. So we saw a shitty Raw. We saw a shitty SmackDown, in my opinion. That was just kind of thrown together.
Right.
But after tonight, we're going to start getting more
Of course.
actual feuds starting. And with the next pay-per-view being Crown Jewel. I don't consider that pay-per-view.
Here comes
Oh, we got Stephanie McMahon out. She's making her first pick.
She's got the paper too.
I like that desk. It's like the NFL.
Yes. It's like the it's like Roger Goodell coming up.
You can't get heat when you're smiling. Who wins? Who got the pick?
Becky Lynch.
That was my pick. Congratulations, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has been drafted to Raw. That's going to be awesome. I'm excited. I knew that was going to. She's the Raw Women's Champion.
She's the face of Raw.
Unless she was going to lose the title between Roman Reigns drafted to SmackDown.
So Roman Reigns is staying.
I predicted this.
Yep.
These two are being the first two draft picks because they are the face and cover of WWE 2K20. OC. Too sweet, baby. The OC is drafted to Raw. So far, nothing has changed.
No, nothing. No changes.
Whoa. Wow. That's a big one. Drafted to SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, drafted to SmackDown. Wow. That's a good pick.
Damn.
That's a good pick. Future Universal Champion.
Yep.
I'm calling it now.
Agree. Yep.
From now till WrestleMania.
Yeah.
This guy's gonna have a title on him. That's awesome. I love that.
And I love that.
That guy in the back looks like Jim Cornette. Get him out of there. So round one to Raw. We're going to have 3 picks to Raw, 2 picks to SmackDown. So Becky Lynch, the OC, and Drew McIntyre all drafted to Raw. To SmackDown, we have Bray Wyatt, the Fiend Bray Wyatt, and Roman Reigns. I have a reason to watch both shows now. King Booker.
All hail.
All hail. I just read a cool tweet by Scott Fishman. His Twitter is @SMFishman. He's actually a writer for the Sun Sentinel down in Miami.
Right.
He actually wrote an article about me years ago about something I did in high school that was published in the Sun Sentinel. But we follow each other on Twitter. He just tweeted, "Does the Fiend go to SmackDown too?" ? Are they two different people?
That's true.
Because we saw Bray Wyatt like the happy version of the Firefly Funhouse version of Bray Wyatt drafted to SmackDown.
Right.
Does that mean that the Fiend goes to Raw, or does he stay with Bray Wyatt on SmackDown? Tweet us at The Angle Radio. Let us know if that's something you're thinking about or whatnot.
Here comes Baron Corbin, who I can't stand. But he is.
I have a feeling he's going to SmackDown.
So do I. I do like his regular theme song. It's not bad. It's catchy.
He's facing Chad Gable again. Oh
Why
my
do they
God!
keep this going?
This match better be short. No pun intended to Chad Gable. Gregory just tweeted at us at Grok3392. He says, "What a show! I'm a Blue Brand guy."
Oh, okay. He's a Blue Brand.
All right, let's see. Did Michael Cole literally just call him Shorty Gable?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes, he did.
Throughout the show, we are going to have our own mock draft. There is no WWE superstars being drafted. It is you, the fans, our Twitter followers, the Angles Twitter followers. You guys and girls are being drafted. It can happen at any moment. There is a draft center behind us, behind the Tron. We have a team set up, and they are doing the drafting. We don't know who's going anywhere.
Nope.
We don't know what's happening. All we know is that we're being drafted, and when we do, we're getting respective brand T-shirts.
Yes, we are.
Like 10 followers we selected from Twitter, so stay tuned. You never know when we're going to have a draft pick pop up, so that would be really cool. If you guys are watching, if you can please retweet our live stream tweet so we can get this show out there more. Yeah, so we can get more people to watch. Like I said, if I did DM you today, you must be watching because you may be drafted. Who knows? We got some tweets coming in. Thank you, Gregory. Gregory retweeted our the video or the stream. Whoa! Oh, breaking news! We got a draft pick.
Who's getting it?
Oh! Whoa! I'm going to Raw. That is awesome. Monday Night Raw. Wow, that's pretty cool.
That is cool. Wow.
That is cool. Did they do that because I'm sitting here? Wow, that is awesome. I've been drafted to Monday Night Raw, and I got my Raw shirt. I'm going to go put this bad boy on right now. I'll be right back.
There you go.
Talk about whatever's going on.
We got commercials on right now. SmackDown in Brooklyn. Joey and I will be there. Looking forward to that. Hell yeah. Drafted. First pick of the Angles draft, Joey. I wonder who's going to be the second pick. And then there he is.
I'm a Raw superstar. Look at that.
Yes, he is.
That's awesome. I have been drafted to Monday Night Raw. This is going to be awesome. 10 followers are going to be drafted as well. We don't know who you are, so keep watching. Bobby's going to be drafted sometime tonight. We don't know when it's happening, but it's happening. Wow, that was really cool. I think I need a drink. I'm going to get a red Gatorade because I'm on Raw, bitch. Gatorade is not sponsoring this live stream, but if you're watching, hit us up. We can use you. Let us know what you think of the process of our draft is. If you enjoy it, if there's things that you think that we should switch. So let us know. Tweet us at The Angle Radio. You can comment down below on the video and let us know.
You know what? You got a Gatorade? You know what? I might need one soon. So
yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. Let's see. I'm going to go get a Gatorade and we'll see. Wonder if if I'm feeling a red one or a blue one.
I'm feeling red today, baby.
You're feeling red.
I'm feeling red.
So,
I'm feeling good. I'm a Monday Night Raw superstar. I'm the first pick in the WWE mock draft for the Angle. I'm the number one pick, mother. You know what?
Hey, you're the first
bring me out. Look at that.
Whoa, you got Joe Buck and Troy Aikman.
That's cool. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I'm on Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to hold this for a little while because, you know, is The Undertaker listed to be drafted? I don't think he is.
I don't think he is either.
Yeah, so as you see here, I have the Universal Championship title belt because I've been drafted to Monday Night Raw. This is awesome. Live on SmackDown right now, if you're not watching, is Chad Gable versus Baron Corbin for the 15,000th time. Now, I don't know if these matches, is it Shorty Gable?
Shorty Gable.
That's his name now?
Shorty Gable.
He's now known as Shorty Gable. That is ridiculous. For me, Chad Gable's stock just went down. That is a gimmick. This guy is an Olympic wrestler. He's not a gimmick.
I don't understand why you're calling him.
We got some tweets going on here. Gregory's saying this is awesome. I agree, man. I'm on Raw. Look at that. That's awesome.
Oh.
Gregory says that Gable deserves better booking. Agreed.
I don't like this name, Shorty Gable. Shorty Gable. Really?
Who do you think is going to win this match? They've gone on a couple times already. We saw the original one for the King of the Ring tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Baron Corbin obviously won. We saw at Hell in the Cell.
Mm-hmm.
Gable got the upset.
I think that Baron Corbin's going to win this one, and that's going to attract the minds of Fox executives in the back and thinking about drafting him.
I agree.
Baron Corbin used to be in the NFL too.
He was.
He was with the Arizona Cardinals. So he knows a thing or two about being drafted.
That is true. Now, if you are one of our Twitter followers, I'm going to go live on Twitter right now. Retweet the post. Show us some love. We're still live here on YouTube. Throughout the night, we're going to go live on Twitter to our Twitter followers. So just chime in. What is up, Angle fans? We are live on our Twitter right now. We are at the WWE Draft Live Watch Party with the Angle. I'm your host, Joey Carney. And as you can see by my shirt, I was drafted to Monday Night Raw a few minutes ago. My guest Bobby here.
What's going on, guys?
He's awaiting his draft pick. We don't know. I didn't know I was being drafted to Raw. He doesn't know where he's going. So it's going to be really fun.
The anticipation is killing me. I can't wait to see where I'm going to go. Sitting here patiently waiting. Now I know what the guys in the NFL are really waiting for. And so it's anxious. You never know when your name's going to get called.
We're being watched by 22 people right now on a live stream on Twitter. That is 26. That's awesome. So right now, I want to kind of show you guys, because you can't really see it on our Twitter, on our YouTube stream. But I want to show you how we are watching the draft tonight. We have a giant projector. And that's how we're watching SmackDown tonight. And we're live on YouTube right now. We have a SmackDown side. We have Blue Gatorade, the WWE Championship, and we got the New Day. So over here, we got some SmackDown shirts. And on this side, we have the Raw side, some red Gatorade. New draft pick to Monday Night Raw. AJ Styles. There's a lot of things happening tonight. We are drafting 10 of our followers. We don't know who's going to be drafted or anything. It can happen at any time. Whoa! We have breaking news from the draft center. Someone is being drafted. Hey, at Setters Nick has been drafted to SmackDown. If you're watching, Nick, you've been drafted to SmackDown, and we're going to send you some stuff right now. If you're watching on our Twitter feed, at Setters Nick has been drafted to SmackDown. We are doing this mock draft as a way to help the wrestling community build followers and also help build our followers. So if you see these people who are drafted, follow them, tweet them, congratulate them on being drafted to their respective brands. At Setters Nick has been drafted to SmackDown. That is awesome. We're going to tweet you right now. For now, I'm your host, Joey Carney. I've been drafted to Raw. My other host for tonight, Bobby Thompson, he's awaiting his place.
I am.
Where he's going to be drafted. It's going to be a fun time. We'll see you soon. Wow. We had like 30-something people just watching right now.
This is a trend. I'm just look at these belts.
I'm going to tweet.
Don't use Dovato if you plan to become pregnant or during the first 12 weeks of pregnancy, since one of its ingredients may harm your newborn baby. Your doctor should do a pregnancy test before starting Dovato. Use effective birth control while taking Dovato. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, nausea, trouble sleeping, and tiredness.
So much goes into who I am.
I'm tweeting to Nick right now to let him know that he's been drafted.
SmackDown. First pick for SmackDown, too.
The first pick for SmackDown at Setters Nick, man. That's crazy. I just tweeted out to Nick that he's been drafted. If you see the tweet, give it some love. Congratulate him on his new home on Friday Night SmackDown. It's going to be a fun time. Woo! This is fun.
I'm sitting here. It is fun.
Are you guys having fun? Because I'm having a lot of fun. We have some tweets here. RP Gaming says, "What's up, Joey?" Paige. All right, I see it. It's Paige. We got some people here. Anything happened yet? Christopher Williams. Yes, a lot has happened. The biggest part of the night, I've been drafted to Monday Night Raw. Second to that, we have some big draft picks out of the WWE. Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns and just Bray Wyatt have been drafted to SmackDown. For the Raw side, we had the man Becky Lynch, the OC, and Drew McIntyre. The OC as AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. All three have been drafted to Raw. So, yeah, it's going to be fun seeing what's happening next. And like I said, you don't know when or who's going to show up. We have some picks. We have 10 fans who are being drafted tonight. If you got a DM from us earlier today, make sure you're watching. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. We're going to be talking about everything that's happening in the world of professional wrestling. I want to talk about right now as we watch this match. Shorty Gable versus Baron Corbin. I'm not making fun of him. That's actually his ring name now. His name is Shorty Gable. It is ridiculous. But, it's WWE. Everything's ridiculous.
Yes. But that's why we love it so much.
Awesome. Gregory's saying that. What did he say?
Cut a promo on AJ Styles.
Oh, cut a promo on AJ Styles? Well, he's the United States champion, and I'm just a champion. So any title he has, I'm going to take right out of his hands when I get to Monday Night Raw. Is that good enough?
Yeah,
it is. Cool. He says he's so phenomenal.
I think he's got his work cut out for him when you show up there.
Oh, no chance. No chance in hell. As his boss would tell him.
Listen. I think that once you get there and he starts seeing what's going on. Remember when we were at Raw that night and Stone Cold was there?
Yeah.
Stone Cold gave him hell.
Yeah.
I think you're going to give him hell too, and then he's going to get disgruntled and go to executives and ask for a trade.
Well, there's three things that separate me from me and AJ Styles. Besides him, he's phenomenal, awesome. I don't need a team to back me up, right? I don't need two oversized men to tell me I'm good because, I am good. That's just how it is. Two, I don't have a mop haircut,
No.
A soccer mom
A
haircut.
soccer mom haircut.
Soccer mom haircut. I think my hair is pretty good. Whatever's left of it is up there, you know. But I don't think it's a soccer mom haircut. You know. And 2 and 3, you got the United States Championship, bitch. I got the Universal Championship. Okay, I stole it from Seth Rollins when he was getting choked out by the Fiend and transported into TV. Whatever.
See, this is true too. And you see this right here? You see, I know Brock Lesnar has his title, but you know, since he doesn't show up every night, so
I got you, Gregory. So how often do you? I don't know if you know. How often are we going to see draft picks?
Oh, look at that!
I mean, the first round we had a lot of picks.
Seems to me that Oh,
I'm gonna have a sip of my red Gatorade because I'm on Raw. End of days, it's over. I'm gonna get some of that good stuff over there. Get it set up.
What? I think I gotta help you with that, brother.
Did you order that?
Yeah. Okay, so good. Should we put it on the table?
Yeah, we can. We got some of that good.
Yes, we do. I'm waiting to see where I get drafted until I could join you and get a Gatorade. I can't wait to see where I go. They said,
what's happening here? Look at
the
this.
Fox NFL Sunday panel. I love this. Terry Bradshaw.
Dusty Rhodes. And actually today, if you don't know, today it would have been Dusty Rhodes' 74th birthday. So happy birthday and rest in peace to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. They're picking people who are just like
Who are...
I'm going to put these here. So, you know.
Oh, some more picks.
Whoa!
Randy Orton is switching brands.
Randy Orton to Raw. It was about time. He needed to go.
Yeah, he...
Whoa! I wanted that to happen. Oh, God.
It's
Michael Cole.
Michael
Cole wanted her to SmackDown so he could do his. Yeah. It's boss time. Raw. Yeah. Good pick so far.
You want to talk about someone who deserves a title? Ricochet. Soon.
Whoa! Look at that.
Wow.
You know what? I had a feeling that was coming. You know what? I used to be a fan of Lashley. I don't care for him anymore.
No, I don't. I think he's just this gimmick he has with Lana and Rusev is really stupid.
Yeah. I'm going to take myself a Raw plate because I'm a Raw superstar. It's awesome. What are you guys thinking of these picks so far? Let us know in the comments. Tweet us at The Angle Radio. Want to know what you're thinking. What do you think about this? Now, to whoever's watching the stream right now, comment down below or tweet us what brand you would want to be drafted to. Would that be Raw or SmackDown? I would normally say NXT, but NXT is not involved in this draft. So let us know if you want to be drafted to Raw or if you'd rather be drafted to SmackDown. How are you enjoying this so far, Bobby?
I'm really enjoying it. This is fun. I like interacting with everyone on here on this live stream. Me and you having fun as always, my friend. I do want to point something out. How is Seth Rollins not a first-round pick? I don't understand. Kind of
Remember when I said before the show started or at the beginning of the show? We're going to see some people that you would think would be first round who are not going to be first round. Oh, wait. No. Seth Rollins is being drafted on Monday. He's in the second pool.
Oh, okay.
You know, I know boxing. I'm not like a big fan of boxing. I know boxing. I don't know who that guy is.
To be quite honest with you, neither do I.
I know Mayweather. I know Pacquiao. I know all those guys. Oh, like what I was saying before when Braun Strowman got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
This whole storyline started on SmackDown. Mm-hmm. I knew then he was being drafted to SmackDown. Gregory wants to be drafted to SmackDown. I originally wanted to be drafted to SmackDown because I just like what they're doing with the show lately. Right. Plus, I've been a fan of wrestling. Let me give you the backstory. I've been a fan of wrestling since I was 3 years old. Mm-hmm. I used to watch my grandfather watch wrestling. Mm-hmm. He was a war veteran. You know, had triggers and shit from war. Wrestling put a smile on his face. That to me, just growing up seeing that, like it showed me how powerful the sport is. And I'm sure other people can, relate to that. They've seen people, you're not just born into that, from somebody else wrestling. We have Braun here. Does he have new tattoos or did he have those?
Those look new to me. That's a little weird.
Yeah, so I've been a fan of WWE. I've been a fan of wrestling my entire life, but I've only ever watched WWE because that's what's really the only thing that's ever been there. Yeah. But like as a kid, SmackDown was more appropriate for kids. Raw was more vulgar and maybe like more PG-13, rated R, whatever they had it as. So I related more to SmackDown. I loved seeing superstars, The Rock, Triple H on there before they made their way to Raw, Stone Cold. And then in 2002, we see people like Brock Lesnar, The Big Show. And for me, that's really when SmackDown stole my heart. I've been a big SmackDown guy my entire life, majority of my life. To me, all the big moments always happen on SmackDown. Right. And the biggest one, one of the moments that like changed my perspective and was like, I am forever a SmackDown guy, is on SmackDown. It was in the summer of 2003. The WWE Championship match that closed out SmackDown. It was Brock Lesnar versus Big Show, and they exploded the ring. Yeah. To me, I was like, holy shit, they broke the ring. At the time, I was 10 years old. I didn't know any better. I'm like, they broke the ring. Oh, my God. And since then, I've been a SmackDown guy. Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, John Cena, all big SmackDown guys. Made me fall in love with the brand. But tonight, I've been drafted to Raw. So I'm still a SmackDown guy at heart. But my shirt says Raw, and I'm bleeding red. So, that's how it's going to go.
Well, I do love that backstory, I can relate to what you said. Your grandfather loved wrestling. So did mine. My dad's dad really loved it. I got into it. And
Gregory agrees. He just tweeted me that, saying that family time was wrestling.
Yeah. It was growing up for me. I grew up actually here in Fair Lawn. And I never really was into sports as much as I am now. But I was always into WWE my whole life.
Yeah.
And back then when it was on Thursdays, at 8 o'clock, excuse me, don't bother me. It's SmackDown time.
Yeah.
I never had cable. I didn't have
That's
cable
right.
TV.
SmackDown was on Thursdays.
Yep. I didn't have cable TV back then, so all I had was SmackDown. And when we finally got cable, I could finally watch Raw. And then I've always been a SmackDown guy too, but I'll tell you this: I actually fell in love with Raw ever since I went to Raw. My first ever.
Sorry to cut you off. Curtis commented, he'd rather be on SmackDown because he hates working on Mondays. That's awesome. Curtis, I love you, man. Thanks for watching.
Can't disagree with that at all.
He's my best friend from Florida.
Really?
Yeah.
305?
No.
Oh, no.
954.
954?
954, man. 305. What are we, Pitbull? That's Miami. Get out of here. 954. You never know what's going to... Oh, wait. We have another draft pick. Who's it going to be? At 4HW fan 1989. You've been drafted to Monday Night Raw. If you're watching. That's awesome. We're going to bleed Raw together. That sounds really bad. We're on Raw together. All right. At 4HW fan. I'm only assuming that means 4 Horsewoman fan. 1989. You've been drafted to Monday Night Raw. Awesome. I got some teammates now on Raw. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to tweet out to at 4HW fan 1989 that they have been drafted to Monday Night Raw to join me on the blue team, on the red team. Wow.
Oh, here comes Brock.
Wow.
Here comes Brock.
Brock is on SmackDown. Here comes that pyro.
Back in the day.
We just tweeted out to at 4HW fan 1989. You've been drafted to Raw. Congratulate them. The tweet is out, so they've been drafted. We're gonna keep going with this draft. You never know. Like I said, you don't know who's gonna be drafted. It's gonna be a fun time. I'm excited for it. That was our 3rd draft pick, right?
Yep.
Cool.
I want to see Cain Velasquez tonight since today he officially signed a multi-year deal with us.
His beard come back.
Yep.
I don't know which one I like better, the nacho cheese or the spinach dip. What do you guys like better, nacho cheese or spinach dip? Because we have both here, and they're really good. And I can't tell which one I like better. I'm going to take a sip of my red Gatorade because I'm on Raw. I can't get over that comment from Curtis. Curtis wants to be drafted to SmackDown because he hates working Mondays. That's the best thing I ever heard. Do you guys think that Brock Lesnar is being drafted to Raw, or is he being drafted to SmackDown? I think it's kind of obvious. He's a WWE champion. He's been drafted to SmackDown. What are you guys thinking of the live stream so far? Are you enjoying it? Anything you want us to add, or something that's not something that we can do better? Let us know. You can let us know on the live stream or tweet us at The Angle Radio. We are active right now. We are in the social room over here. We're on set over here. We have people behind drafting superstars or drafting the Angle fan Twitter followers. So let us know. What do you think of SmackDown so far?
I like it a lot.
Now I understand the format of how they're doing the draft. After every match or so, they're going to do a round pick. God, I can't stop eating these. They're so good.
I knew you'd like them.
God.
They're addicting.
We have another bag over there, too. Was anybody interrupting?
I could see Cain Velasquez coming up.
I see Kofi. Or Mysterio. I think Mysterio is being drafted to SmackDown as well.
Me too.
$75 viewers on the live stream. We are 3 followers away from 500 followers on our Twitter account. So if you haven't followed us yet, help us get to that 500 and we'll shout you out. I told you. Mysterio. Is he coming out with what is it? Velasquez?
Cain Velasquez.
Velasquez. Oh, there he is.
I gotta hear what he has to
He's
say.
a bad dude, but he doesn't look that bad.
Not so fast. You must have forgotten some footage from my man, mi raza, mi familia, Cain Velasquez.
They're claiming that Kane is Dominic's godson.
Really?
Yeah.
Here we go, the fight. It was bad. How bloody Brock got. I've never seen him like that before.
Wow.
He still has that scar.
Yeah.
He said at Crown Jewel, he's going to give you a matching scar on the other side of your face.
I like the storyline. You can see the fear in Brock's face, too. See, I've never seen him look like that before.
Wow. That's awesome. Oh! Breaking news! Another draft. Oh! Bobby has been drafted to SmackDown.
Let's get it, baby.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Put yourself a SmackDown shirt.
Oh, man.
That's awesome. Bobby's been drafted to SmackDown.
I'm going to put this stuff
He's going to go put his shirt on now. That is awesome. I've been waiting for that. Now you can have that Gatorade, man.
Yep. And not going to lie, after having that queso dip, I'm going to need it.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, now you know. My co-host tonight, Bobby Thompson, has been drafted to Friday Night SmackDown. He's got his shirt on.
So, no, I won't take that one. I'll take the one in the back.
There you go. Drafted to SmackDown. Gregory says, way to go, Bobby.
Let's get it.
Drafted to SmackDown. Now, damn, now I want to be on SmackDown. Can we do, are there like different, can we be redrafted?
A redraft?
Can I be redrafted if I don't know.
That is.
So I've been drafted to Monday Night Raw. Bobby Thompson has been drafted to Friday Night SmackDown.
I've been patiently waiting, and now my time is finally
You got your
come.
blue Gatorade. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers. But I do got something a little better than that for this occasion because it is the WWE draft. And, we're having some fun. And this is a wrestling draft. And it's not just about WWE tonight. It's about everything. I got this special occasion to celebrate this monumental night and Bobby and I being drafted. I got a little bit of the bubbly.
Bubbly.
It's actually the bubbly. And we're going to have a cheers tonight, me and Bobby. That's why we got these glasses here, if you've been wondering what they're for. I've never tried this before, so I'm ready to try it. I'm not kidding. We got a little bit of the bubbly tonight on the angle. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, brother.
Draft. Hope the other draft picks we get are going to be fun. We got a lot more to go tonight. Got a lot more draft picks to go for the angle. So if you haven't already, let us know where you want to be drafted to because, you might be drafted. So, cheers to that. Yeah. Not a fan.
No.
I'm not a fan of the bubbly.
No.
I'm a fan of the catchphrase, the bubbly, but not the drink bubbly. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Cheers. Yeah. I don't know why it's so bad.
Yeah, it's
Is it? Well, it's sparkling water.
It's sparkling water. Okay.
Yeah. Cranberry. So if you're just checking in with us now, I was the first pick to Monday Night Raw. Bobby was the fourth one to Friday Night SmackDown. And we just shared a little bit of the bubbly because we've both been drafted. So what's happening next? That's right, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Wow, they have both stars. WWE put out a tweet last week about breast cancer awareness, and they literally had people writing back AEW. Like, disgusting.
It's
like,
pathetic.
respect this campaign.
Yep.
Like, keep your thoughts out of it. It's not about your thoughts. You know,
It's a serious
topic. You
Yeah.
don't bring your wrestling preferences into this. It's just immature fans.
I love the Survivor stories.
Yeah.
One of the things that we, the New Day, take very seriously is our ability to promote the power of positivity. And we are so proud. We are so proud to support the fight against breast cancer alongside Susan G. Komen, baby. So please give a warm Las Vegas welcome to breast cancer survivor Sarah Vayu and co-survivor Samantha Vayu.
That's cool.
That is cool.
They wanted to meet the New Day. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Now, WWE and Susan G. Komen have been partners for quite some time. Through that partnership, we created the Champions for Hope contest, which these two fantastic women have won. A year and a half ago, Sarah Vayu, with her sister Samantha by her side, was able to defeat breast cancer.
That's awesome.
And we of the New Day had the pleasure to meet you two a few years ago.
That's right, Gregory. I'm not a fan of the bubbly.
To see you.
I'm a fan of Chris Jericho. He's my favorite wrestler in the world.
Mhm.
see all your
But the bubbly doesn't taste
ups and
that good.
and lows. We would say that you were two of the strongest people that we've ever met. And we are so insanely proud of the both of you. And with that said, as we do in WWE fashion, we would love to present the two of you with the WWE Women's Championship.
How does it feel, Kofi, to hold the title after a week? That was a bad joke, right?
No, I liked it.
Matches their shirts.
We have to go put a hurting on the OC. Why? You ask why? Because! So the New Day set for 6-man tag team action here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. For the New Day, one of the most established tag teams in the history of WWE. No shortage of championship up until last week. Two pieces of the WWE champion, one of the most dominant trios in the industry.
Oh,
Whoa! Breaking news!
who's getting
Another draft pick.
Oh,
At Casey Flynn, 1785 or you've been drafted to Monday Night Raw. Oh, hell yeah, like Stone Cold says. Casey Flynn, 17854. Drafted to Raw. We'll tweet you right now. You got a cool entrance now.
hey Joe.
Casey, if you're watching this stream, you've been drafted to Monday Night Raw. Congratulations. That's right. No more wild card rule after tonight.
What's up, players? Yeah, we playing a game. Nice of you to join us. We're doing this stealth.
What?
I love being on SmackDown.
Says he loves being on SmackDown.
Cool, man.
So what are you guys thinking so far? How are you liking the show? Is it fun? I know we've been a little quiet. We're trying to watch what's going on SmackDown. But let us know. Interact with us. Talk to us. Tell us something on Twitter because we'll retweet the hell out of you and read your tweets off. So, oh man, Gregory says he's Team Bobby. He's SmackDown.
Let's get it, man. Join the squad.
He says he needs to be a part of this.
You need to be a part. Please come join me. Draft him. Draft Gregory to SmackDown with me. Let's get it. I just got my tweet from the angle too that I've been drafted. I'm saving this. I want to put this on my Instagram too. I'll put this on mine and do it.
Well, we have a backdrop after the show. We'll do pictures with the shirts and I'll put the graphics back up and it's gonna be a fun time. We had a little bit of the bubbly. It wasn't that great.
No.
Gregory
No,
tweeted me telling me that
the sparkle, it was not very, very
good. Casey Flynn's 17854 just tweeted me back. Well, all right now then. Right now, thanks, fellas. Casey's been drafted to Raw. It's crazy. Are you having fun so far? Like, what are you?
Let me tell you, I've been looking forward to this all week since me and you talked about this.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I love watching. Last week, I was at the Yankees playoff game, so I didn't get to see the first SmackDown.
Yep.
So, and I was really upset about that, too. I really was. I tried to watch it on my phone. The service there was extremely spotty. And you know what? Screw that.
You're talking about the Yankees, so I automatically thought of titles. So,
you know what? I'm going to hold one, too. Right here.
I'm on Raw.
You see, I'm going to hold this. I love this. And then what I'm in is I'm on SmackDown. This belongs to me now. I'll do a little
Now
bit
that
of
right there.
Let's see. Is this
Pose
what,
for a 5-second photo.
Is this what Alexa Bliss does?
That's what Alexa does.
I don't want to knock anything. I would spin the belt around like Rollins does, but I don't want to ruin it.
That's a nice thumbnail right there.
Also, here's another. I didn't get to say this. I wanted to say this earlier. Here's another hashtag: draft and chill.
Draft and chill. Hashtag draft and chill. You know what? Just for that. Because I remember we talked about that a few days ago.
Yes, we did.
It totally left my mind. So we are going to make that a thing right now. Draft and chill.
Let's see this. I'm gonna try this. I've always wanted to do this.
I just tweeted out draft and chill. Gregory just tweeted hashtag draft and chill. Let's try to retweet that. The Angles tweet just now. Let's try to retweet that. We're 2 followers away from 500. We're doing it. We're doing it by that. We're doing it by tonight.
Yes,
it's happening.
It will happen.
If you're watching this, we need you to retweet our draft and chill tweet. We're gonna make that a thing because from now on, whatever it is, it's gonna be hashtag and chill. Makeup Girl Racky. She says she loves the angle. Well, we do too. Thank you for watching. It's already been an hour and a half. We're at almost 9:30. We gotta have.
Time flies when we're having fun, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
man. I was thinking to myself, what if we ended too early? Like I don't know. And I honestly don't think Kofi can lose tonight.
No, I don't think so either. No.
If Kofi does lose tonight, not the New Day can lose, but if it's Kofi who loses, especially to AJ, he is literally just back to where he was before the WWE title picture.
Exactly.
And that would be a shame. So, and then the New Day are going to SmackDown. Done. Told you it needed to happen. There we go. Strong win. He needed that win. After last week, He needed something.
I don't think Kofi's a fluke. He was a good champion.
No, he was champion for 6 months. He beat Daniel Bryan in what I think is the match of the year. That WrestleMania match between Daniel Bryan and Kofi Kingston, hands down, my favorite match of the year thus far. There has been nothing better. You can't compare it to anything, especially what we saw at Hell in a Cell for the Universal Championship. Yeah. But not only that, they had the match of the year. He had his WrestleMania moment, probably one of the biggest WrestleMania moments ever.
It was Kofi Mania.
Kofi Mania. And he was there live.
I was.
And I was in the studio here watching that. But he was there live. And after that, he was just consistently defending the title against big superstars. He was facing Randy Orton. The list goes on, successfully putting on great matches. Everything was great. Like he was just a great champion. I'm kind of, you know what? Let me be honest with you. I'm kind of getting a little, like, a little tired of the Bray Wyatt character with the Fiend because he's wrestled twice.
And he just shows up at the end of shows and just does that mandible claw.
Like, if you're gonna, like, I guess they're trying to make him like a good mixture of Kane and Undertaker. Like, we need that. We need like the modern day version of that. And of course he's gonna be that, but like he's been back since August, and his second match was last week.
We go round three.
Round three. Whoa! Monday Night Raw has drafted Alexa Bliss, but isn't she in a team? She was listed as a team with Fox wanted to look. Whoa! I called this like 3 weeks ago. Look back at my Twitter. I made graphics for different superstars who I thought were going to be drafted.
Yeah.
I put Lacey Evans on SmackDown.
Kevin Owens.
Whoa! See, I'm not a fan of that call. I'm not a fan of that
I would
call.
have kept him on SmackDown.
On Raw, stayed middle card.
Yeah.
There was no chance for him to be in the main event. On SmackDown, top guy. Yeah, they needed to be there. They needed to be there. Good picks overall. I'm really happy with these picks. The only call I can say that I was not a fan of was Owens so far. Everything very predictable though.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Woo! I thought that was gonna be Shayna Baszler. I was like, holy shit, Shayna Baszler. The War Room. Round 3 to Raw, we have Alexa Bliss, Kevin Owens, and Natalya. To SmackDown, we have Lacey Evans and the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Revival. Great round.
Very good.
Out of the 3 rounds so far, which one has been your favorite?
I'm gonna go with round 2. I liked round 2.
Round 2?
Yep.
That was the one with Braun, right?
Yep. And here comes.
You know what? I have to agree. Because that was one that was like, whoa. Like,
You know what? I could just say round 1, but you know what? That had all the the big time stars on it. You know what? I think round 2 had a lot of very, very good stars on it. Braun Strowman going to SmackDown now. Now we won't see him on Monday night anymore. I'll miss seeing him a little bit on Mondays because listen, even though I'm on SmackDown, I gotta see what you guys are up to on Monday.
Of course, man.
So, now I bleed blue. I bleed blue now. I don't bleed red anymore. I bleed blue.
I'll let you know how Monday nights feel.
Listen, I know Friday nights. You want to know why Friday nights are the best nights?
Why?
Because you don't have to go to work the next day.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Some people
when you love this as much as we do on Raw, it's not work.
It's not work. Okay. But I'll one up you. I'll one up you. You know what? On Friday nights, the next day, next 2 days, it's Netflixing and chilling.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
or it's WWE networking and chilling.
Well, here's the difference because while you are Netflixing and chilling and sitting on your asses over there on SmackDown doing nothing, we're clanging and banging B&A show on Monday nights. So we'll meet you. We'll meet you at the finish line.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you guys get there.
Whenever we get there, okay. Well, I'll tell you this.
Yo, Gregory agrees with you, man. There's no winning this guy over.
Listen.
Just because you're a SmackDown guy.
Listen.
You SmackDown guys.
Listen, hashtag this. People are Paul Heyman guys. You need to be Bobby Thompson guys. That's what I am. So I'll tell you this, Joe. You know what? We'll see you at the end of the finish line. Let me tell you something. You guys have been the top brand for years now. It's now time to be dethroned. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
I mean, you could try. But at the end of the day, Raw is war. And that's exactly what we're going to bring to you on SmackDown. So you can try to keep up with us.
What I'm going to bring to you is the SmackDown fist. That fist that needs to come back. That's what's coming back.
Hashtag Bobby. Damn it. We got a hashtag Bobby on Twitter right now. You know what? We're just going to continue with this. We got breaking news. We got another draft pick.
Who's calling? Who's drawing?
To SmackDown at Logan Meteor 99. If I say that wrong, I am sorry. At Logan Meteor 99.
Meteor 99. Joining my team. Joining me. Congrats,
I'm going to tweet him right now. Logan's been drafted. Logan, at Logan Meteor 99 has been drafted to SmackDown. Whoa! Breaking news out of WWE on Monday Night Raw. The show is starting off with a mega match between the Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch taking on Sasha Banks. The winner gets the first pick of the night. You know, Becky was the first woman picked in the draft 2016. Now she's the first overall pick.
Just shows you how far she's come. Everybody wants to be the man.
Gregory, it's coming, man. I'm telling you, man. It's coming. Stay tuned.
Gregory, of course you are worthy, bro. And guess what? You know what? He's got... Oh, what?
All right. I'm down with it. The Viking Raiders to Raw. So now we're getting into the tag teams. Lucha House Party. In my opinion, Lucha House boring. I can't stand them.
The gimmicks are old.
All right, well, I knew that was happening.
They split them up.
You know, this draft.
No, never mind.
This
They did,
draft has
sorry.
been very predictable.
Yeah.
So what is changing? The
Well,
biggest picks I can say thus far that have drastically changed the brands: Braun Strowman to SmackDown, Kevin Owens to Raw.
And then Randy Orton came back too.
Randy Orton to Raw, but Randy Orton is not in the main. I mean, he's a key player, but wow. From NXT, the Street Profits have been drafted to Monday Night Raw. We knew that was coming, and I knew it was coming to Raw because this is Heyman's go-to guys.
Yep.
He loves
them.
He wants all the smoke. So for the round 4 of the WWE draft from Raw, we have the Viking Raiders, Nikki Cross, and the Street Profits. To SmackDown, we have Lucha House Party and Heavy Machinery. Great round for tag teams.
You notice that Samoa Joe hasn't lifted that hand up?
Oh, is that
I
Cass?
think he's hot. I think he's hiding something.
Oh, Bray too. Bray's been was a big pick to SmackDown. Wow. Wow. All right, so while the Queen Charlotte Flair makes her way to the ring, I'm going to let you guys know who has not been drafted tonight and is now considered a free agent. They can go anywhere they want. So starting the list, Cesaro. Cesaro was not drafted tonight. He is a free agent, free to go anywhere he wants. We have, free agent Cesaro, free agent Humberto Carrillo, Akira Tozawa, Sin Cara, Eric Young, EC3, Chad Gable, Heath Slater, Drew Gulak, the B Team, and Tamina. That's a lot of people left undrafted to go wherever they want. Stay up to date with WWE on Twitter. I'm sure they'll be putting out who's going where.
Yeah.
Cesaro, Drew Gulak, huge picks. They need to be in Raw.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah. Well, breaking news, another draft pick. Whoa, there he is. Gregory, you've been drafted to Monday Night Raw, brother. There we go. Gregory, if you're still watching, you have been drafted to Monday Night Raw.
Gregory,
Gregory's on my team now, man.
Gregory, bro. Oh, goodness.
Gregory is on Raw. At Grok3392 has been drafted to Monday Night Raw. Gregory, stay tuned. We're going to tweet you out your picture. And you've been drafted to Monday Night Raw.
Congratulations, buddy. I'm happy for you. Wish you could be with me, but you know what? I'll support you no matter what, Gregory.
I told you it was coming. So if you didn't know, now you know. At Grok3392, Gregory has been drafted to Monday Night Raw. That's awesome.
And
We have about 25 minutes left, so I'm sure these draft picks will start coming in soon. They're coming in hot, bringing all the smoke to this draft. If you can't really see, we have a SmackDown side, which is being taken care of. SmackDown's fourth pick of the night, Bobby Thompson. And we have the Raw side being taken care of by me, who is the first overall pick. And first pick for Monday Night Raw, I have to say.
Listen, man, I'm just happy to be drafted. I'm excited. I'm happy to get it started. Friday nights are, you know what? Friday nights are my nights now.
Your nights now, man?
What better way? Who doesn't love a Friday? Let's put it that way.
It's true.
Man, most games are good.
Oh!
Another
We
one.
got another draft pick. These things are coming in hot. Curtis! You've been drafted to SmackDown, buddy!
Come on over.
Curtis has been drafted to SmackDown. He's my good friend. Someone who works Saturday. Yes. Curtis has been drafted to SmackDown. I'm going to tweet you right now, buddy. Get your official SmackDown. Curtis says, welcome to his show.
Hey, okay. Hey, man.
It's coffee. I'm wearing blue. You know why I'm wearing blue? I'm wearing blue because of SmackDown. And Joey, from the angle, can handle bubbly. Iced coffee might not be bubbly.
That's Gregory. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Just saw that video, Gregory. That's awesome. On Halloween night, you guys are getting the scariest thing in the world. This pay-per-view.
That was. I like that.
All right, so now we have the Hell in a Cell rematch of the women's the SmackDown Women's Championship. I really don't want to think about Hell in a Cell anymore because it was just that bad.
Yeah, it was.
Listen, she made Bailey tap. So whatever.
So you
What's happening? She got a new hairdo?
The hell?
She's having trouble with that.
She cut her hair? Whoa!
Oh. We're getting a new Bailey. Wow. The hell is that? Oh. We finally got a heel Bailey, everybody.
I don't think she meant for that to happen.
No, she didn't. Is she gonna get new theme music, you think?
Has to. Now I'm wondering, has her hair always been short like that or no?
No.
It's a lot different too.
A lot different.
Charlotte looks different lately. I don't know why. I don't get why.
Wow. I think Bailey likes cleaning. She should definitely have her match first and lose. Imagine she wins the title back tonight.
As a heel, oh, I can see that. It's like Rosie O'Donnell a little bit.
Is her hair a different color?
Wow, she's more aggressive, you see?
Yeah. We got a different Bailey here. What is up, Twitter? We're live on Twitter and YouTube right now. We are seeing a new Bailey on SmackDown right now, and I'm kind of digging it. What do you think, Bobby?
It's interesting to see, but I do like a new Bailey. No, she's getting away from the face that she used to be, the baby face. Threw away the baby face, grew up, cut her hair, literally cut down the wavy man, whatever you want to call them.
Wacky inflatable.
Yep, the wacky inflatable.
Whatever the hell those things are called.
And literally now, what I see from her is she's more aggressive, angry. She's angry. You could see it. This is something everybody thought we'd never see from Bailey, and now we're seeing it now. And it's going to take a little bit getting used to, especially that short hair. I'll tell you, because I'm used to that ponytail, like sideways right there.
Well, I knew something was up when she came out with that hood on. I was like, what is she like?
Yeah, no, I was wondering. I thought
costume or something. I thought actually she was going to take that jacket off, and it was going to be some sort of like mask attire or something. Because I wasn't I was like, I saw the whole Bailey unicorn thing, and I wasn't sure what was going on. So what's up, Twitter fans, Twitter people? If you have been drafted, let us know. We are drafting 10 followers of The Angle live right here on our WWE Live draft watch party. We've drafted some people already. It's been exciting. I got drafted to Monday Night Raw. My co-host here, Bobby Thompson, got drafted to SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown. We have some followers who've been drafted to Raw and SmackDown. We have Curtis, who's been drafted to SmackDown. Gregory's been drafted to Raw. You know, it's been a crazy night. We've been seeing some crazy draft picks. We are going until this show is over, so you can follow us, or you can watch our live stream anywhere on our profile, or you can just go to YouTube and search at The Angle Radio. And we're live right now. Come join us. We got a bunch of people in the comments, and we're all the WWE Universe is hanging out here. We're doing the draft, and who knows? You can be drafted too if you follow us. So keep that in mind, and we'll see you in a little while. Just want to make this a little louder. Who do you think is going to win this match?
Oh, Charlotte.
Charlotte?
Mhm.
So the first overall pick tonight has been Becky Lynch. And Roman was 2. Wait, what the? What the hell? The feed is interrupting our live stream. What the hell?
What was that? He's everywhere.
That was probably the creepiest thing I've
That
ever
was.
seen. What happened to our lights?
What is going on here?
What happened? Let me go check it out. Dude, I'm like terrified right now.
Yeah, that was really strange. Like you don't.
Our lights went out. He came up on the screen. The Fiend just made his presence known. If you guys are just tuning in, the Fiend just made his presence known on the Angles live stream. I have nothing. I have no words.
Yeah.
I have no words. I have to.
Oh, she's bleeding. Oh God.
I'm trying to figure out the words to use because that was creepy. Whoa. Wow. Twitter. If you haven't watched our feed, the feed was just on our stream.
And this is no lie. He was here.
I'm not even joking.
He was here.
Our lights went out. Everything. I don't even know what happened. The lights went out. He was on the screen on our Tron. I really thought the power went out. I had to go turn the lights back on. I don't know. I'm trying to enjoy this women's championship match, and I'm like shaking because the Fiend Bray Wyatt was just on our live stream. Go check it out on. I posted the link in this tweet, but dude, the Fiend man was just on the angle. I'm not.
He was here. He interrupted our live stream. I'm at loss for words because, he could show up at any time. You never know. Now he's trying to get in our way. Now he's trying to get involved with us. And we don't know where the Fiend is even going to go.
Yeah.
Bray Wyatt was trying to smack down me, but the Fiend was not.
Dude, he's back. What the hell?
What is going on here?
I don't even know. I have no words. The Fiend, again, after 15 feet from the lights. The Fiend was just on our stream again. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitter, the Fiend Bray Wyatt was just on our feed, and I have no words. No words. Whoa! Bailey just became with a new theme song. Bailey just won the title back from Charlotte. New gimmick, new hair, new attitude, new theme song. Holy shit. Wow. This whole night has been crazy. Wow. They're cheering her now. New theme music for Bailey wins with a roll-up. 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion. I love the theme. Was she drafted tonight?
No.
Wow. She's gonna be on the same brand. Wow.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Bitches, I think.
Wow. Wow. Bailey. I'm a fan. Wow. Wow. SmackDown is ending, but we are not. We're going to talk about everything that's going on right now, and we still have some draft picks to go over. Like I said, we got another draft pick. Another draft pick. At OTR, King Ty has been drafted to Raw. If you're watching this, you've been drafted to Raw. Wow, okay. At OTR, King Ty drafted to Monday Night Raw. We're going to send him a tweet right now, letting him know he was drafted to Raw. What did you guys think? Whoever's watching this, what did you guys think of SmackDown this wonderful Friday night? What did you think? What's your take on it?
I thought it was, you know what, the draft. It started off with a great match, interrupted by the Fiend, which we didn't get a clear winner. But the night had great matches. Got a lot of great picks for both brands. Saw Cain Velasquez finally on SmackDown again. I was happy to see him. I didn't get to see him last week. I think that match we just saw was the best one of the night, in my opinion.
Highlight of the night.
A new Bailey
and a new SmackDown Women's Champion.
She gets the championship back. So it's going to be interesting to see how on Joey's show Raw on Monday, just who gets drafted, where, and what's going to happen.
I think that SmackDown was interesting. A lot of picks that I don't want to say they were. You know what? No, I'm going to say it. They were predictable. Thank you, Curtis, for watching. We'll see you later, buddy.
See you later, bro.
Congrats on being drafted to SmackDown, even though you work on Saturdays. So what are you thinking of the show tonight? How do you think it went? I think
it went extremely well. I think SmackDown has, in the past 2 weeks, have done absolutely phenomenal. I think they have a bright future. I'm looking forward to Friday nights. Now my Friday nights got a little bit more exciting.
Yeah.
Especially. So I'm excited for the future. On Monday, I want to see who goes where. Looking forward to it.
Whoa! Another draft pick! Bobby just got a little scared of that one.
I did.
Breaking news, draft pick. Paige has been drafted to SmackDown at Dirty Nipple. Paige has been drafted to SmackDown. Wow. Paige, if you're watching, you've been drafted to SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown. All right, Paige. Paige has been drafted to SmackDown.
There you go.
Let's do that right now.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Brought to you by Mutual Savings Bank. Right now on Fox 5 News at 10.
Sentencing day for a crime that shocked the city. 5 gang members could do
Congrats to Paige being drafted. Drafted to Friday Night SmackDown. Wow. We got a lot of picks so far. A lot of things happening on our show. The Fiend made his presence earlier. What did you think about that? What did you think of The Fiend, making his debut on the Angle?
You know what? I'm kind of freaked out right now because he could come by at any moment.
We see it twice.
We did see it twice, and next thing you know, he'll just show up out of nowhere. He wants to strike fear into us. It's
You got me. You got me. I'm terrified. I don't know what the hell to say.
We got to watch out for him now. Anytime we do our shows now, we got to hope that, well, I think we know now that he's coming for us. I think we got to watch out for him now.
Yeah. But I want to talk about, if people are still watching here, I know SmackDown ended. We have some exciting news. I was going to tell you first, or I was going to tell you on the stream to see how this is going to go. But the Angle is in talks to have new guests on the show.
Really?
New guests that you may or may not know. Some from NXT. Superstars who are in NXT are in talks to be on the Angle. I know one being Luke Menzies.
Really?
He is developmental in NXT. He might be he's in talks to be on the show. We have someone from AEW who may be a future guest on the show. We are in talks with that woman, yes, to have her on the show. And we also have a WWE superstar who everyone watching knows, and you know. Backstory to that one. First, I want to thank Walgreens for helping me with all my signs and my posters and my graphics. Walgreens is awesome, and I'm giving them a shout out because the girl I met who works at Walgreens, who does all my signs, is the cousin of a WWE superstar, and she's helping me get No Way Jose on the Angle. She is the cousin of No Way Jose, yes. She told me she's going to be watching tonight, so if you're watching, shout out to you. Thank you for the graphics at Walgreens. But we are in talks to have No Way Jose on the Angle as a featured guest. So if you're watching, big news.
Can you bring the Congo line?
Oh, I'm going to join that Congo line.
Yes.
And I don't know if he's going to be on Raw or SmackDown, so wherever he goes, I mean, you'll either be there, I'll be there. So we have breaking news, like I just told Bobby. We are in talks with NXT superstars, AEW superstars, and WWE superstars to be on the Angle as featured guests. I don't know if there'll be live streams or just on the podcast, but we'll let you know on Twitter. The future is looking a little bright for us. I'm excited.
That's
awesome,
news.
right?
That's huge
awesome.
news.
Yeah.
That is awesome, bro.
We have outlets coming from everywhere, trying to grow the show. Breaking news. Another draft pick. Drafted to Raw at Reese Evon or Evan. I don't know if I get it right. Reese Evon has been drafted to Monday Night Raw. I got another teammate on Monday Night Raw. Awesome. I'm going to tweet them right now, letting them know what is going on and how they've been drafted.
President Trump pressured the State Department to remove her from her post, saying she was abruptly recalled back in May because the president lost confidence in her. Republicans, however, have accused Yovanovitch of being partisan and disloyal to the commander-in-chief. And Friday night in Louisiana, Trump blasted Democrats once again, calling the inquiry a witch hunt. This is one of the great con jobs ever. We must never let it happen to another president.
I can't get over Bayley, man.
Me neither. That's huge.
Bayley is the new SmackDown Women's Champion with a new gimmick, new attire, new hair. new attitude. Crazy, crazy stuff.
I'll say, man, wow. What a night.
What a night indeed, man. I'm trying to figure out how many draft picks we got left. I don't know. Anytime. Draft pick. I believe this is the final draft pick from the angle. See who it is? To SmackDown at Year of the Violet.
Drafted to SmackDown.
Our last pick of the night, drafted to SmackDown at Year of the Violet. Wow. That's cool. Wow. Awesome. Let's tweet them, let them know they've been drafted. Charlotte has been champion for not even a full week.
Not even a full week, and then she loses it on the first try too.
Wow. She pulled the Sasha Banks.
Yep. Yes, she did. Unbelievable.
Thank you, Gregory, for staying with us the whole time.
Yep.
I appreciate that, man. We're definitely going to be in talks with you. Maybe we'll get you as a call-in on the show. We want to build the Angle as a brand. It's not just a show. It's not just a podcast. It's not just a YouTube channel. This is a brand. We are by fans, for fans. I'm a wrestling fan. He's a wrestling fan. Yep. I designed everything on the show. Everything is by fans, for fans. And we try to cover every angle in professional wrestling. Good, bad, happy, sad.
Yeah.
You know. And as we're kind of getting to the end of the show, any final thoughts about what we saw in the draft tonight?
It was a bit shit. I'm going to tell you this. Some of the picks were very expected, I feel.
Yeah.
But like we said, the two big surprises were, I think, Braun Strowman going to SmackDown was a big surprise. I agree with you. Kevin Owens going back to Raw.
Sasha Banks.
Banks, yep. No more boss time on Monday Night Raw. So she's now she's going to try to become the face of the SmackDown brand.
Yeah, she's going to have to beat her best friend Bayley
to
get that title. So I don't know how that's going to go.
Maybe they'll have a feud. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know. What did you think of like our draft tonight? Like drafting, fans on Twitter and
I loved it. I really did. It got you a feel of what it to get into it. I loved it. I like how out of nowhere you never knew when you were going to get your name put up there.
Yeah,
it's unexpected. It's getting your adrenaline going once your name is up there. There's nothing like having your name up there, man. It's a nice feeling.
That it's pretty cool because, like, I know, like I said, I always try to think about, like, I try to make the show how I want it, what I want to see.
Yeah.
Not as a kid, but also now. And I remember, like, growing up, I wanted to be part of the draft. I wanted to, get a draft shirt and be part of the draft. And, it was a lot of fun. So that's kind of why I did this concept. Anybody who's watching, let me know what you thought about, this concept, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, what we could change for next time. We are not going to be doing a live stream for Crown Jewel, not a pre-show. That's during the day, and people got work to do.
Yep.
But the next pay-per-view, we will be doing a live pre-show for. I believe is Survivor Series.
Yeah,
in November. I believe that is November 24th. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I believe it's November 24th. You can find all the information for that live stream on Twitter. But let us know either here on Twitter at The Angle Radio if you want more of these streams, if you want more of these events, more things for you to be a part of. You're not just followers of the show, not just supporters. We're all fans. We're all supporters. I'm just a host,
Yep.
But at the end of the day, we're all pro wrestling fans.
Yes,
and it's going to be a fun time. But I think we're at the end of the road here for the show. The draft has concluded. We saw some surprising things, some predictable things. We saw a new SmackDown Women's Champion. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, was on our freaking show, man.
He was on it.
that was crazy. I want to thank everybody for watching. Everybody who tweeted, who helped grow the popularity of the show, either retweeting, liking, sending us whatever. Thank you for the support. It's been fun. You know, I had a lot of fun doing this.
I did too.
Thank you, Bobby, sir,
Always a pleasure
for coming
brother.
here and doing this job with me. Congratulations on being drafted to SmackDown. I'm your host, Joey Carney. For now, this has been The Angle. Thank you for watching.